Gosh, so it's about 8 p.m. and I really wanted to come and do a coffee break, and I've tried a couple of times today and it's not been possible. We've been out on a long day. I've been out and about together, me and my daughter and her friend, all day, doing nice stuff and hanging out, but in a way that was quite hard for me to get space. And I tried a couple of times to, while I was having my coffee or a bit of food, to try and make a little video, but it couldn't really be tolerated for me to be seem to be busy elsewhere, and so I abandoned ship. And so I really wanted to come and still catch up with you, but it's going to be brief, partly because it's late and partly because I'm really tired and really emotional. And this is not a space where I want to come and dump and process my own stuff, but I do want to show up in my authenticity. And some days are rough, you know, and today I'm feeling it, and I don't want a coffee because it's 8 p.m, but I have got a drink, so excuse me, I'm just gonna I just had our shopping delivery and it's literally just in the bottle as it comes. This is bitter lemon, and my daughter tried it the other day. I was like, oh, that's disgusting, how can you drink that? I really like it. And I'm gasping. So today I have been processing some real heavy emotional stuff, which is old stuff, past stuff, and I've been tuning in, asking the universe, working with my higher self, asking for some deep levels of healing around something that I've been working for a long time, some stuff that was still around, asking for some, you know, to understand that real foundational stuff. And when you ask, it comes. But healing is not an easy thing, it's not a pretty thing, it's not a fun thing, you know. It can be, you know, a journey, and it's not always easy, and it doesn't always hit when you're expecting it or at a time that feels convenient, you know. And I'm out for a day doing stuff with the girls, and it hits this. I was actually listening to a podcast and something just hit that spot, and this knowing rose in me, and I was like, oh, that is it. And the emotion moved and the energy moved, and the tears were there. But you know, I know you will relate to this feeling of when you are, you know, there in a parent carer capacity with somebody who is sensitive to your emotional state, that it doesn't always feel safe and appropriate for you or for them to just fall apart in that moment, you know. And so we can get in the habit of putting the lid on it. But the trouble is, we can put the lid on it so many times and for so long that we never come back to it, because of our life situation as the parents we are. And absolutely, I speak for myself in saying I am doing a lot of work now because of stuff that I couldn't process when my girl was smaller, because that space, I didn't know how to make that safe space, that practical time to process that stuff. And one of the reasons I'm really passionate about the work I do is making myself accessible. People often ask me, why do you know, focus on this niche of parents to PDAers? You know, my work as a healer and using EFT tapping is with anybody and everybody. But my time coming and bringing into this space is something I'm really passionate about, because who is it that's here for us, parents, carers, who need that space to be held, who can really understand and really go there and really, you know, be with us where we're at, and move through our own healing. And but yeah, that's, you know, I have to do that for myself too. And it comes in waves, doesn't it? So I had this really big emotional day, and I wanted to come home and come and leave a message for my friend to like really process this stuff, and I wanted to come in and like ground a bit and have some food. And the reality was, start having a bit of food, making a cup of tea, and daughter decides she wants to make some food, which is wonderful, and she did a lovely job, but got some stress in there, which stressed the cat, who then pooped everywhere, because animals show their stress, don't they? And it was like this chain of events, and then everyone in the house is stressed, and everybody's just like flinging off each other, and I am always the one who holds the role of, you know, calming and soothing, but I'm not in my best state myself. My dinner's interrupted, which is always rubbish for me. And, you know, and so it was just like this stress on top of this difficult stuff. And then the door went, and it was the supermarket delivery, you know, and on it went and on it went. And so it's just been one of those. And sometimes it's just one of those, isn't it? And so I still wanted to come and be with you and say, there you go, it is. Life's not perfect, life's not easy, and yet it's okay. And I think something that I'm still trying to really work out, and as I'm becoming more busy and available and visible in my capacity with PDA, something I'm always trying to work out is how to share and own this honest, authentic journey as a parent, and the challenges and the stresses and the tensions that come up for me, for us, without it being exposing of our children and young people, or in any way feeling it's about attributing any blame or anything other than complete understanding and acceptance of who they are and where they are. But we can totally love and accept and appreciate all the people in our lives and still feel tension and stress, and it's just a reality, isn't it? And so many of you guys who I work with, I know, come from this place of beautiful love and so much capacity and total acceptance. But we're human, and there is a very serious lack of understanding and support for us as a family, as a parent, and we are going to feel that tension, you know, and there's so much stuff going on for all of us, isn't there, in terms of physical and emotional exhaustion, and I'm too tired to even. I'm not going to go into that, because I'm just mumbling now because I'm tired. So I think it's probably better I just leave it at what I've said, and go and get my pajamas on and go and see my hubby and chill out a bit this evening. But thanks for being here with me. Thanks for being you. I know that many of you listening to me will send thoughts and love, and some of you will message, I know, because I know what you're all like. And I want to say that that we all have these times, don't we? And it's okay. We'll be all right again tomorrow, you know. And this is not some like cry for help. It's always nice to be received in love, you know, but this is just one of those everyday moments of tension that come and go for us all the time. And I just wanted to show up authentically in it, because that's part of being here, isn't it? Is showing up for each other in our best, and holding space for each other with lots of love, and showing up in our vulnerability too. Okay, have a nice day, evening, whatever this is finding you at, and I will see you again soon. Bye.